The highlight for 2017 was VidCon Australia. I really enjoyed my time over there, and it was a little bit weird. It happened in September, and it was down in Melbourne, and it's all about online video and about the people and the fans who love YouTube and online video. Okay, I'm going to tell you two stories that happened while I was at VidCon, and you will then find out about a third story that happened at VidCon, well, just after VidCon, which I played a little part in. The first story involves a to-do list. Now, usually fans of online video and things like that, when they go to an event like this, they're going to do something there. They're going to, you know, see one of their creators who is one of their heroes or something like that. So, you know, everyone has a VidCon to-do list. So what was on my to-do list? Well, let me write it down. I actually tweeted this out. I want to do a VidCon in VidCon Australia 2017. Okay, this is not entirely true. I did actually want to meet a couple of people. So while editing last night, I realised I didn't do a good job explaining this bit, so I just wanted to quickly go through the two people that I wanted to meet. I wanted to meet the Odd Ones Out, or James, who is an animator YouTuber, and him and his community just allowed for a number of animated based YouTubers to just essentially explode in the last 12 months. And the other person was Michael Aranda, who is an old school YouTuber who's kind of finding his way in, you know, what does the future hold for him and things like that. And he's currently got a studio based in Missoula, and he's over here just having the chats. So I've got him as well. So the idea was to make someone's day by, you know, volunteering and doing stuff like that. Meet James and then meet Michael. So day one comes up. As I mentioned, I volunteered in the morning. As I was signing out, I see in the corner of my eye a line appearing, essentially, of people. And so after signing out, I look at the line and I see who's at the end of the line, and it's James. So I joined the line, and slowly you go down the list, and I finally got around to meeting James. Told him that, you know, found about him through actually Tim Tom and the stuff that he was doing there, and then I noticed that he doesn't have a feature creator badge. You see, there's different badges for different people, and so he's got a full access pass. But essentially, all that is for him. If he wants to go into the backstage lounges, he could go to the backstage lounges. That's the only extra thing that you get with that pass. So essentially, his itinerary is go meet fans for a couple of hours, then go to a panel that his friend is on, go to, you know, the backstage lounge, go meet some fans again in the expo hall, and that's essentially his day. He's there essentially making himself really accessible with the fans that he's got. So if you wanted to meet him a couple of times, you could meet him a couple of times. We can definitely tick off meeting James. Okay, got that done. On the Saturday night there was a creator track kickback party, and it was mostly, you know, drinking beer while networking and that type of stuff. As the night progresses, another figure appears, and that person happens to be Michael Aranda. So I asked for a selfie, and he kindly obliged and got a selfie with him, and it was great. I met all the people that I wanted to meet, and all I wanted to do is now make someone's day. How am I going to do that? So after the kickback party, we all go out of the convention centre, and I was with a couple of people who were still a little bit hungry. They didn't have anything to really eat at the party, so they invited me, and I kindly obliged. And there was, you know, we shared business cards. We all followed each other on Twitter and things like that while we were having burgers, and you know, it was a really nice Saturday night. So yeah, I don't think I did this properly, edit. So the next day I get a message on my phone on one of my tweets, and it was from someone that I met the night before. And it was Toby, and she said, I didn't know that Michael Aranda was actually at VidCon. And I said, you know, if I could find him again today, I'll let you know via DM and things like that. And I was like, cool, that seems like a good plan. I I did a little bit more volunteering on the Sunday afternoon, and as I'm signing out again, and I see in the corner of my eye at the info desk there were some couches, and I see Michael. So I quickly get out my phone and I, quickly let Toby know, Michael is at the couches near the info desk. If you want to say hi. I go off to the volunteers kickback party. There's a lot of partying that goes along at VidCon. And so that was all nice and sweet, and the VidCon guys said, oh, thank you so much for the volunteering and things like that. And I was like, cool. And I think I might have made someone's day. So anyway, the volunteer party wraps up, and I decided, I might as well see if I can go back to those couches near the info desk and see if Michael's there. And so I quickly run off, and I see Michael and a whole bunch of fans who had just turned up. And Toby comes up to me and says, I can't believe that he's here, and I've got a selfie with him, I've been able to have a chat with him and everything like that. And because she's met Michael at VidCon, it's made her entire VidCon experience. I think that counts as a made someone's day moment. So I got everything that I wanted to get out of VidCon. I would say that VidCon Australia was a great success in 2017. And that's story 1. Story 2 involves a map.